I'd just pop in before I start the little project that I've got here to show you what I received today. It's the Daydream Journals from Tilly Rose. Oh my goodness, I love it. I just want to sit down and go through it and hug everything that she's done. It's absolutely gorgeous. But oh, look, each page you turn to in this book, it's going to be filled with love. I can see that. Oh, look, yummy, yummy, yummy. The quick flick that I've had through it, I don't think there's I'm going to get anything from it, but what I will get is, if I open a page, inspiration. The techniques, as far as I can see, most of us have probably done them one time or another, but as I say, I'm not too fussed with that because, oh my goodness, the pages are just filled with yumminess. It's lovely. Yes, as you can see, there's a journal and she shows you how to lay it out, but we've done that, and how to petal wash and colour your lace, but I'm just going to adore looking through it, and it's memories, ideas and inspiration in stitch cloth and thread. Yummy. So that's her latest book out there. But what I decided to come in and show you is Tania from Tatty Treasures actually tagged me, and it was something that's going around, but I hadn't seen it. And you get tagged, and then you make something. I think, as far as I can see, you try and make something from what the person's made, but I also think you can do your own, so it doesn't matter, but you really should tag someone else as well while you're doing it. Well, before I start, I'd like to tag Janette from Craftydawk. Now, Janette is a fabulous crafter. Her work is really beautiful. So I will leave a link to Janette's blog, and I'll come back at the end and tell you who I was tagging again. Right, now, as I say, it was Tania from Tatty Treasures who tagged me, and Tania did a belly band, and that belly band gave me inspiration for the journal that I'm doing at the moment, so I can make my own belly band in there. I've found the cover so far, the book, and I've started it. I took all the pages out of the book and kept them, as you do. I'll use them for tags and for collaging, but this is going to be the book, and I will use this one now. I was unsure because the papers weren't as long, but that doesn't matter because I can put tabs at the top. I can put little raggeties hanging out at the bottom. So it's turned out okay, actually. So these are all the pages that I've got to put into the book. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have 3 signatures or 2, but at the moment I've only got 2. So we'll see how it goes. And as I say, Tania did a belly band, so I'm going to do 2 belly bands here, one on this page and one on this page here. I'm using vellum, and this is the page I'm going to put the belly band onto. So what I'll do, I'll take that away from the page there and put it on my desk here. I'll take this away as well. Let's put those on the side here and come back to do both the belly bands. And as I said, this is one of my coffee dyed papers here, and I printed onto it there, folded it in half, and then what I did, I got a plain piece of vellum, and it is vellum, it's not gosh, here we go again, can't remember what it's called, tracing paper. I sound so excited when I remember, it's awful. Right, let's have a drink. I've got a hot water with me. There we go. Right, sorry about that. I've printed onto vellum, found a nice image that I wanted on there, and I'm going to make my belly band. Probably not going to put it into the middle here, because I've also have this piece of printed fabric. Now, I like to print onto draft, and the only reason I print draft, not all the time, depends how I want it to look, but most of mine, what I do is quite shabby chic, so I either print it normal and I put gesso on it, or I print it into draft to give me that ethereal look. That's the only reason. Otherwise, normally I print everything on a normal setting. Probably very rarely print it on the highest setting, because then that's usually too in my face, so I tend to want to plonk gesso on it then. So I've only printed this in draft. This image here I've printed in draft as well, and I'm probably going to put this as a tag underneath my belly band. I'll trim it down and everything, but for the belly band now, I'm going to put this bit of lace. Now this bit of lace, I cut it down from a normal, a larger piece of lace. I love doing that. You chop pieces off and then you get more out of your lace than just putting the whole piece of lace down. If I thought I could find it, I'd go and get it, but I know I wouldn't be able to find it quickly. I've just spent the last hour looking for a dye. Now, I like doing these dyes here. This is chipboard, and they're like button dyes or ribbon dyes that you can put something through them there, and I think it's memory box is the dyes that I've got. And I did this one a long time ago, but I decided to put it into this journal because the colours go nicely. Still not sure about this piece of lace here, but we'll see. But I managed to find two more that I did yonks ago, and it's the same. These are chipboard, and it's the same principle. I've painted, then I put layers of the embossing powder onto it. This embossing powder is the thick granules. I don't have them in front of me here. I've got all my little embossing powders. Oh yes, I can see it. I did these with the deep impression embossing powders. It's clear, and you usually do it 3 times, and then on the side you have your stamp ready. So you put your embossing powder on with your Versa mark, and that's the clear ink. You press it down, then you'll put your deep impression embossing powder on it and heat it, and then usually you can get away with putting the embossing powder down directly again because it's hot enough, and then you heat it again, and then you do it a third time, and the third time, while it's still hot, then you stamp into it. Now this one here, I used a crackle stamp with this one, and I used gold ink on that one. That was a can't remember what the ink was again, but it was a gold ink, stamping in ink. This was just black, and this the same crackle stamp actually, and that was black, and that's how they were. But as I say, I've spent ages. I have quite a few of these dies here, and I cut this one out at my friend's house the other day. Now I'm sure I brought the die back with me, but can I find it? No. But anyway, that's what the die is. And I think, as I said, this is a memory box die. I have some more up there, but they're quite... Oh, have I found? No, I haven't. I thought I'd seen it, but it isn't. But anyway, that's the memory box die. And this is some sari silk here that I've got. So I thought I'd put this through the die there, and it turns out to be quite a lovely ribbon piece, doesn't it? I like that, that's lovely. But what I thought I'd do, I would come in first and I would... Oh no, you're not going to believe this. I did actually do my needle, and I threaded it and it's gone. Ow! That's because I'm sitting on it. Oh dear. Okay, not a very good start, is it? Sitting on your needle. There you go. Right, okay, let's get settled again. There you go. Now what I thought I'd do, I'd come in here and do a little running stitch. Right, first off I'm going to fold this over, and then, right, what scissors should I use? I don't keep my good scissors out here because they're in my sewing room, but I need a good pair for this because I want to do a... Oh, not bad at all. There you go. Lovely. I'm going to keep that because I'll probably use those two bits on it again. Now what I wanted to do, right, we've done the little V. Now I want to just stitch along here. If I can pick up the needle, that is. There you go. And all I'm going to do is a small running stitch just along here. Glasses on, Shirley, that would help. There you go. Better. I should wear my glasses all the time, and for years I started wearing glasses when I was about 40, and I should have worn them all the time, but I've never done that. I only wear them when I really need to use them, and that's why I don't wear them very often at all. And then when I come to do close work like this, I think, why can't I see? There you go. Right, I've done a running stitch along there, like that. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this back into my die cut here. There, like that. Pull it through to where the middle is. Come on, needle. There you go. Lovely. And where I've pulled it through, I've got a lovely gather here, like that, and it looks like a little bow. I think that's beautiful. I love that. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to tie that off. There it is. Right, okay. Let's go that way and then we can see where we are. That's right. I'm going to turn it around, gather it, and then tie it off there. Now you don't have to be too neat this side because I've got a rather long needle here and thread, which I don't usually have, but I didn't want to stop halfway through because I'd run out and I need to thread my needle. Right, now I've done that. There you go. Can you see? And we've ended up with a very, very pretty, like a bow. Now, this is my piece of vellum, and to save me keep trying to find the middle and holding it while because I want to stitch this on. So I'm coming in, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there and a little bit of glue on there. That'll keep that in place, hopefully, she says, while we get on with stitching this down. I've stitched the lace onto the vellum, and I've stitched the die cut as well onto the vellum, and now that's going to be my belly band. So I'm going to put some glue, and I'm going to put the glue where the lace is, and then you're not going to see the glue isn't going to poke through. Oh, I've lost my, oh, here it is, that's right. There you go. So I'm coming in, I'm putting the there you go. There, I've put the glue at the edge of where the lace is, and I'm going to do the same at this end. Just put some glue at the top where the lace is as well. Pull it taut so the belly band is good. There, that's nice. I quite like that now. So that's my belly band on that page there. And as I say, I'm going to make a topper from the material here, so it'll go through the belly band. It won't be that big, but that's that. So we have that for our belly band. Oops, nowhere near am I with the camera. So we have that as our belly band now. Quite happy with that. There's our die cut, lace, vellum. Now we'll put that to one side because this is going to be a bit of, this is going to be a belly band, but a different one on the other side. So again, I have a piece of vellum here, like that. And it's stuck down with some paper, that's all. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue the ends. What I actually did, I didn't tell you what I did I? Let me see, I had a piece here ready to show you. Right, there you go. Piece of vellum there, folded it over there, and then what I actually did so that I can glue it, I folded it back on itself there, like that, so I can put the glue on there, and I haven't closed it yet, but just a bit of tape or washi tape or something there. But that's how I did this, and it's very raggedy, it's uneven, it's not very neat and tidy, but that doesn't matter. There you go. Lovely. Like that. And then what you're going to do, you're going to come and you're going to put it there like that. And it isn't a pocket because I'm not going to close one of the ends. I'm going to leave it. There you go. And this printed paper here matches what I printed onto the vellum, like that. So this will go into my belly band like that there, and I want to decorate it with this piece of vellum so that it gives it a bit of interest and a bit of depth as well. But I was unsure how to glue this on this piece here, but I've decided at the moment I'm going to put it on with repositionable tape, and the reason being I can take it off when I have decided how I want to stick it down permanently. See, I'm thinking of using my sewing machine to stitch down there, but the repositionable sticky allows me to just take it up if it's not right, which it wasn't. There it is now. There you go. And it doesn't actually show the repositionable tape, so I'm going to have to remember that it isn't really stuck down. So as I say, that'll go into the belly band there like that. Bring in my other pages, and that's the belly band I've made here. But let's see what we're going to do with the piece of material here. I have some cream card, and I'm going to just get the measurements here of how long I want it. So I'm roughly going to go, I'm going to come down here because that's there and that's there. So it's 6 inches, so I'm going to do 5.5 inches, and 5.5 is about 14 centimetres. So I'm going to do 14 centimetres. Not on there, I'm not. What possessed me to pick that up? Oh dear, okay. Right. I'm going to do 14 centimetres, which is there. So let's turn this around. There you go. So I'm going to do 14 centimetres, which is roughly 5.5 inches. There you go. So that's going to be there, like that. Still a bit too big, so I'm going to cut it down. And I'm going to turn you off at the moment because Andrew's just walked in. Hold on, ladies. I took the time while I turned off the camera to actually stitch the image on the printed fabric onto the topper, and I did do the tab because I thought that was gorgeous. So that's my topper for my belly band, and that's my belly band finished this side as well. Still unsure of what I'm going to do with this here, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. So, but at least I know it's a belly band there, and I'm going to finish something with it. Not having much luck. Oh, I see. Right, okay. There you go, done it. So that's my one there. And a huge thank you to Tania from Tatty Treasures for tagging me to do this, because I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's made, I finished off 2 more pages basically in my journal, so very happy with that. And also I hope Janette from Craftydawk joins in with this Tag It challenge as well. I think that's what it's called, Tag It challenge. I'm not sure, but I'll write the info down in the description box and in the heading as well. So not the best of videos again, a bit disjointed because I'm still trying to figure it out, but also I noticed there was some glare, so I do apologize for the glare on the video. And also I said this was vellum. This isn't vellum. This was this belly band here is a glassine bag, which I ripped up and then put the washi tape on there. So there you go, ladies. Hope you enjoy seeing the belly bands I've made, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I'm going to do the I think is it week 8 of the collage? Not sure, but anyway, I'll be back hopefully tomorrow or Sunday with another video showing you the collage. But I'll leave you with my belly band, and a huge thank you again to Tania. Okay, ladies, bye.